everybody, welcome back to another deck profile, and today we're actually running Simorgh. It was a mix of Simorgh Tri-Brigade, but it's mostly a Simorgh engine, mixed with a little bit of Tri-Brigade to help us get more special summons on the field. Overall, I've been having a lot of fun with this, and I was inspired mostly by the Lizaric one, and I was like, okay, let's try a pure Simorgh, and then I noticed that the Tri-Brigades helped out with the consistency, and one of the quick play spells helps keep us alive a little faster, so I was like, okay, we'll mix these together. Let's go ahead and get started. We're on one copy of Mist Valley Apex Avian. Once per chain, when a card effect is activated, quick effect, you target one Mist Valley card you control, return the hand, you negate the activation, you destroy that card. You could pair this with Thunderbird, but the issue is the Mist Valley Thunderbird is a level 3 Wind Thunder, so it's kind of tricky to get it out, unless I think I can use this, right? No, I can't. It has to be a Beast Warrior and all that. So yeah, getting this out is a little tricky unless you waste your normal summon for it. And typically when you do that, you're already kind of lost there, unless you have a way to discard and all that. So I'll leave it up to you guys if you want to run Thunderbird with this. I don't, but it's because the other locks I have are a little more impactful. Double copies of Dark Simorgh. Basically, when this card's on the field, my opponent can't set cards. And while this card is on the field, it's also counted as a wind attribute. You can banish one dark and one wind monster from your graveyard to special summon the card from your hand, or you can banish one dark and one monster from your hand to special summon this card from the graveyard. Double copies of Fractal. You send this card from your hand or face up hand or field to the graveyard to send one level 3 or lower Beast Warrior, or Winged Beast from your deck to the graveyard. While this card's on the field, you can banish any or Beast Warrior, Winged Beast monsters from your graveyard, special summon one Beast Warrior, Winged Beast Link monster from your extra deck with a link ranking number banished. But you can only special summon Beast Warrior, and Winged Beast monsters as link. Well, you can use only those as link whichever goes through, my bad. Triple copies of Subverted Protection. We're not really use its first effect too much, unless my opponent has spell traps on the field inherently. Basically, when it's normal summon, you can target one card in your opponent's spell traps out with the hand. We're going to use its second effect of while there's no spells and traps on the field, I can special summon this card from the graveyard, but banish it at least the field. Barrier Statue of Stormwind. I love this card because it's short text. Now the player can summon monsters that win monsters. Perfect. Triple copies of Calamity. When this card is normal summon, you can send one Simorgh card from deck to the graveyard, except Calamity. This card's in the graveyard, my opponent spells traps, I can special summon from the graveyard, but banish from the field. Triple Karaz, I can discard one of their Beast Warrior, Winged Beast to special summon this card, and then I can do the same thing as any other Tri-Brigade to banish Winged Beast, or Beast Warrior to special summon a Beast, Winged Beast, or Beast Warrior monster from my extra deck. Triple copies of Bringing. When this card's normal summoned, I can have one Simorgh card from deck to hand, and then, again, if my opponent controls no spell trap zones, special summon the graveyard, banish it from the field. Tri-Brigade Kit, one of the best cards added into this deck. When this card is sent to the graveyard, I can send one Tri-Brigade card from deck to graveyard. Well, that doesn't seem too impactful. It sends the quick play spell, which I'll get to in a minute. And then, just like Inner Tri-Brigade, banish any number of Winged Beast, or Beast Warrior, special summon one Beast Warrior, or Winged Beast Link monster from my extra deck. Simorgh Beginning. When this card's normal summon, you can activate this card, and then basically just lets me normal summon again for the turn. And then again, if my opponent controls no spell and traps from their spell and trap zones, that's a free special summon in the grave again. One copy of Feather Duster to destroy all spell traps. Double copies of Onslaught to discard one Winged Beast monster to add two Simorgh monster different attributes from deck to hand. So I can easily just add Dark Simorgh with, typically want to go into Calamity, but sometimes go into Bringing or Beginning. And then I can banish this card to reveal one Winged Beast monster from your hand. If you do, reduce levels of the monster in your hand by that name by 1. Doesn't sound too impactful, but it becomes helpful when you pair it with Repulsion, which I can do it again to reduce their level by 1. So in theory, Dark Simorgh, I think it comes level 5, which is unfortunate. But there's more stuff that you can do with this to make it helpful, specifically in the field spell. One copy of Elfstart, one Terra, one Reborn, double copies of their quick play for a Tri-Brigade, and or linked Beast Warrior, or Winged Beast monsters. They gain some attack until the end of this turn. Then if a linked Beast Warrior, Winged Beast monster you control be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead, so it gives protection to our Barrier Statue mostly. Elbors, all Winged Beast monster field gain 3 range attack and defense, and I can use 2 of the following effects per turn. I can reveal one level 5 or higher Winged Beast monster in your hand. This turn, it can normal summon with 1 less tribute. So we're going to use our Apex Avian, for example, this one. Reduce its level by 1, so it goes to level 6. Then activate this. Cost me less tribute. I can just normal summon it for free if I want. And how do I normal summon again? Instead of using beginning, if you control one winged beast monster, you immediately after second spells normal summon one winged beast monster. Well, that's a free summon for a negate. Sky Battle, it has two effects. We're only using the first one. Winged Beast monster you control cannot be targeted by opponent's card effects or their attacks, except Winged Beast monsters with your highest attack. So it basically helps protect Bear Statue a little more. Anti-Spell Fragrance, the little lock that this deck can do, paired with Dark Simorgh. Both players must set spell and traps for it, activating them, and cannot activate until their next turn after setting them. Dark Simorgh prevents my opponent from setting cards, so Dark Simorgh plus this means my opponent can't play spells or traps. For extra, we want one copy of Goddess to kind of just have like a big end board, assuming that I can make it towards the end. Typically, it's like a turn 2, turn 3 thing. Same with Oil Sword, just kind of our big finishers. Double copies of Tri-Brigade, I'm just gonna call Omen. Tri-Brigade Omen. This card is special summon, or another Beast, Warrior, Winged Beast monster is special summon to your field. You can banish one card on the field. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add one Beast, Warrior, or Winged Beast monster from your deck to your hand, whose level is less than or equal to the number of banished Winged Beast, Warrior, Winged Beast monsters. You only use each effect of it once per turn. Triple Sovereignty. This thing is our best card. You cannot be used as link material. Your opponent cannot target this card or a Winged Beast monster or monsters this card points to card effects. This card can be destroyed by battle. You can destroy one other Simorgh card you control instead. Then, during the end phase, you can special summon one Winged Beast monster from your hand or deck with a level equal to or lower than the number of unused spells and trap zones. So, if it's turn 1 and I don't have any spells and traps in my spell and trap zone, I can special summon a level 10 Winged Beast in theory. So, basically, the entire deck is unlocked. So, Bear Statue from the deck, that's free. We have Tri-Brigade Rugel the Silver Sheller. Probably the easiest name to say. During my opponent's main phase, quick effect, you special 1 level 4 lower Beast Warrior with Beast Monster from your hand or graveyard, but negates effects. Also return to the hand during the end phase. This card sent to the graveyard, you can make all monsters opponent controls lose 300 attack for each monster type you control. I just kind of have it in here as a big beater, plus it gives a little bit of a quick effect, which I think I had a way to pair with it. I just gotta look back on it. Double copies of Phoenix. Just kind of use the spell and trap removal, just in case I go turn 2. Same with Cerberus. Double Conductor. You can run the Harpy spell and trap, and I think I was supposed to. I'm just going to put it in the side deck. I'm not sure why it's there. There's a Harpy spell and trap. There is Harpy. Trying to remember what was it called. Oh, here we go. Harpy's Featherstorm. You control a Winged Beast monster until end turn. Negate any monster effects your opponent activates. Well, when you control Conductor, I think you can activate from the hand. I don't remember entirely. But the point is that you would run this card, negate any opponent's monster effects, so that includes even Nibiru. One copy of Tri-Brigade Frigate. During your main phase, you can special 1 level 4 lower Beast, Warrior, Winged Beast monster from your hand. You cannot use monsters secondary from the rest of the turn, except Beast Warrior, Winged Beast, or Beast monsters. This card sent to the graveyard, draw 1 card and place 1 from your hand to the bottom of the deck. And then 1 copy of Almirage. This is just kind of help us if we brick really terribly with only 1 Winged Beast monster. So, for example, we can do Almirage, and let's say we start with just Calamity. We can go Calamity, sends a Simorgh to the graveyard. Calamity goes into Almirage. Calamity comes back, goes into Conductor, or our Barren Blossom. And then we would bring back the Simorgh Calamity sent and go right into Sovereignty. But it's just kind of there to help us unbrick if we're assuming that we brick turn 1. But that is the deck profile. Sorry if I sound a little sick. Haven't been feeling the best, but I'm doing okay. Let's go ahead and get to the battle. Didn't realize it was not capturing that. Okay. So, we just started the duel against the bot. We special summoned this by discarding our Dark Simorgh, just so that way everyone's aware of what's going on. Next, we're going to go into bringing. Yeah, we'll go into bringing. Bringing's going to search us a card. Send that to the grave. Nothing too impactful. I could do Bubbles instead and just So that we're gonna go Sky Battle. Let's go Sky Battle. We're gonna set Sky Battle. The reason for all of this, these two, go into our Tri Brigade Verjeet. Verjeet is going to special summon Word of Protection. And using just those two, we can easily just go into our Sovereignty right here. It's not a big board, but it does plenty. Draw a card, place one. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that just to see what I get. Oh, we don't want that. I can easily bring these two back. If I do that, what can I make? Nothing too much. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and with that, we'll activate Monster Reborn, so then we can get our Dark Simorgh back. Then we'll just go to end phase. Now it doesn't seem like it's a big board, but now we have a barrier statue. So now they can't. My opponent can't special monster 6. So when they can't set cards, and they cannot target this card or these ones with card effects. And then if this will be destroyed by battle, I can destroy my Dark Simorgh instead. So let's see what my opponent activates. Or the bot, I should say. I would go against opponents, but there's a lot of vulgar language in Nexus, so I'm a little concerned anytime it happens. Well, unfortunate. And they can't do anything else. Bird of Sovereignty, now we get a negate on board. Perfect. I think from here, this is actually just... I think I've already won. Because they can't do much else with this. All this hitting them, they can't really do much. I'm trying to think, like, what can I make to make sure that they're dead? Could go into the lane 4. Yeah, let's do that. I've already won. There we go. Bird of Protection as well. First, we'll go into a Conductor using Barrier Statue and Bringing. Normal Summon our Simorgh. Sure, let's make it so we can normal summon again. Why not? Okay, now we made our link 4. Yep, I forgot it's the Vanish one. Go ahead and banish that. And just, yeah, we're just gonna end it now. And that's deck profile. Again, more of a lock on special summons, and my opponent can't set cards. We're one card away from a perfect hand. If we drew into one of our anti-spell fragrances, we could have set that down instead, assuming that they didn't play that at the very end of the day, which is unfortunate. But in short, it would have been anti-spell fragrance up, so they couldn't set cards. They couldn't play spells unless they set them. So they can't use spells, they can't use traps, and they can't special summon except win. I think at that point it's just game over for them. But comment down what you guys want to see next. Have a great day. Peace out.